Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, class pre-9. We are doing unit number 1, matrices and determinants. And this is our session number 3. In last sessions, we have discussed matrices and definition, order of matrices, equal matrices, and we have solved exercise 1.1. And in this session, we will discuss types of matrices. There are 12 types of matrices. First, row matrix, then column matrix, rectangular matrix, square matrix, null or zero matrix, transpose of a matrix, negative matrix, symmetric matrix, skew symmetric matrix, diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, and identity matrix. And in this session, we will discuss first 6 types of the matrices. Row matrix. A matrix is called row matrix if it has only one row. So row matrix has only one row. For example, look at this set matrix A. It has only one row and it has 3 columns. But here we are not focusing on its columns. We are considering its row only. So it is a row matrix. And its order is 1 by 3 as it has only one row and 3 columns. Next example, matrix M, and it has one row and its order is 1 by 2, and we are familiar with this notation 1 by 2. Here this one for row and these two for column. Next, B. B matrix is also row matrix as it has only one row and its order is 1 by 4. Column matrix. A matrix is called column matrix if it has only one column, similar as row matrix. Column matrix has only one column and row matrix has only one row. For example, this matrix. Look at this. This matrix has only one column and its order is 3 by 1 and it has only one column. Next, matrix M. It has one column and its order is 2 by 1. Next, B matrix. It has also one column and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 rows. Its order is 4 by 1. As it has only one column, that's why it is named as column matrix. Rectangular matrix. A matrix is called rectangular matrix if its number of rows and columns are not equal. So if the number of rows and columns are different, not equal, then this matrix is called rectangular matrix. For example, A. This has 2 rows and 1, 2 and 3 columns and its order is 2 by 3, and you can see the number of rows is 2 and the number of rows columns are 3 and they are different. So this matrix A is rectangular matrix. M. It has 2 rows and 1 column. So number of rows and columns are not equal and its order is 2 by 1. So that's why M is also a rectangular matrix. Next, matrix B. B. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows and 1, 2, 2 columns. And number of rows and columns are different, not equal. So matrix B is also a rectangular matrix. Square matrix. A matrix is called square matrix if its number of rows is equal to its number of columns. As we are familiar with the shape square. Square is a shape, is a quadrilateral which has all sides length equal. So similar as square matrix is a matrix in which number of rows and columns are equal. For example, matrix A, it has 2 rows and 2 columns and its order is 2 by 2. So matrix A is a square matrix. M, it has 1, 2 and 3, 3 rows and 1, 2 and 3 columns and its order is 3 by 3. Number of rows and columns are equal. That's why this matrix M is a square matrix. B, it has 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 rows and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 columns. Its order is 4 by 4. Number of rows and number of columns are equal. That's why this matrix B is a square matrix. C. C has only one row and one column and its order is 1 by 1 and number of rows and columns are equal. That's why matrix C is a square matrix. Null or zero matrix. A matrix is called null or zero matrix if each of its entries are zero. Null matrix is represented by O. If a matrix has all of its entries are 0, then this matrix is null or 0. For example, matrix A, all its entries, and here we are not observing its rows and columns. We are just observing that its all entries are 0. That's why this is a null or 0 matrix. And its order is 2 by 2. Next, M. M matrix has all its entries 0. So that's why M is a null matrix and its order is 2 by 1. Matrix P, all entries are 0. That's why this is null or 0 matrix and its order is 4 by 2. Matrix C, it has all entries 0. So it is also a null matrix. Next, transpose of a matrix. A matrix is obtained by interchanging the rows into columns or columns into rows of a matrix is called transpose of that matrix. If we interchange either rows into columns or columns into rows, then this matrix is called transpose of a matrix and it is represented by A transpose. For example, we have matrix A. A. It has one row and the entries of this row is 1, 8 and 6. This is row number 1. And second row number 2 and its entries are 3, 8 and 5. And its order is 2 by 3. And if we interchange its rows into columns like A transpose, like I interchange this row into column and this row into column. The matrix obtained in such a way is called A transpose. Its notation is A transpose and its order is now 3 by 2. Order of A is 2 by 3 and the order of A transpose is 3 by 2 as first here 2 rows and now it has 3 rows. So order shuffle. Order of A 2 by 3. Order of A transpose is 3 by 2. Next example. M matrix. It has 2 rows 9 or 3 and you can say also it has 1 column. And now its order is 2 by 1. If I interchange its column, this column 9 3 in row, then the matrix obtained in such a way is called M transpose and its order is now 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Order of M 2 by 1 and after taking transpose, order of M transpose is 1 by 2. Matrix C, it has only one element, that is 7, one entry, and it has only one row and one column. Its order is 1 by 1. If I take transpose of this matrix C, then the transpose C transpose is also 7 as it has only one row. And again order of C transpose is 1 by 1. And I hope students now you can learn these definitions very easily. Fi aman Allah.